Good morning. Anyway, oh, I like saying that, don't I? Anyway, I was looking on the overnight camera last night before I went to sleep, and guess what? We have a cub that's arriving. So I'm going to go through the footage now, get it all put together, and you will see it very, very soon. But it's so exciting. It's a lovely day here today. The sun is shining, it's really warm, there isn't too much of a breeze, we have blue skies, a few clouds about but nothing major, so it should be a really good day. Anyway, I've been through the overnight camera and we do definitely have a cub, and it is around quite a lot and it is just so exciting. Anyway, you will see what follows. I hope you enjoy seeing the cub, plus it is quite a long-winded overnight video because there was a lot happened, a lot of visits, but I didn't slow down any of the videos. No, I didn't speed up any of the videos of the cub, so you get to see it all. I really can't wait to go home now because I want to see it either on that bottom camera or even if it would be confident enough to come in the garden while I'm in the porch, but we'll have to wait and see. Jimmy is first to arrive on the overnight camera. I said to Carol to put out 2 servings, so she does one around 10 o'clock and the other one around midnight. Anyway, Jimmy came back again, took the chicken. Pip then arrives. He's around for a little while eating the food off the ground. And Jimmy comes back again, but this is typical of Jimmy, isn't it? Chip Chip then turns up and leaves again, but she is soon back. Here we have Jimmy and Peggy, and there is somebody over the back there who I can't quite see, but it could be Daphne. I think it possibly was Daphne because then she turns up. Jimmy is then back again. Seems to be a Jimmy night so far already. And Daphne is back, so it's a Jimmy and Daphne night. But who's over the back there, I can't quite see. I think it was Chip, but I'm not certain. Daphne is still around eating. Peggy comes back again. And then she leaves. Monty then arrives. And if you look carefully here towards the side of the house, you will see the cub. I don't know why I'm whispering because it can't hear me. But how exciting is this? Monty then leaves. The cub is aware that Monty is there. The cub has gone, Daphne is back, and Monty comes back as well. But the cub is soon back again. How cute is he or she? This is just so exciting. I haven't slowed down or fastened up any of the footage of the cub as I want to see as much of it as I can. One of the other foxes is just out of sight, I'm assuming keeping an eye on the cub. But who exactly, I don't know. It goes over to the tray with no hesitation, so we don't have another Daphne on our hands, and quite happily eats the food on the tray. Like I say, I'm not speeding any of this up as I want to see as much of this cub as I can. It is there quite a while eating, so at least now we know the cub knows where the food is. I'm just so happy we've got to see one of the cubs now. Hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more of it, and I can't wait to get home to catch it either on the bottom camera or in real life. That would be so cool. At this stage it does seem to be quite confident, which is nice to see. Daphne comes back again. And Jimmy turns up as well. Pip then comes over and he goes for a drink before going back to eating again. The cub is back again. And is there a second cub or is it maybe Daphne? I really can't see. Jimmy then comes over as well and does his usual thanks. The cub has come back again on its own. and runs off again. Daphne is then back again also. Jimmy has come back again. Now the cub must be in the garden or has come over the wall, but Jimmy now chases the cub, not nastily, but chases it back out of the garden. What happened here I don't know, but the cub and Jimmy have jumped over the wall and Daphne stays put. She then is just being Daphne, runs around and then does the head bobbing as usual. She then leaves, but is soon back again. And so is the cub, along with Daphne. Now it makes me wonder who is mum, because I'm really uncertain at this stage. Is it Daphne and I didn't know she was pregnant? Is it one of Chip Chip's? Or is it one of Flo's? Because Jimmy is involved an awful lot there. So I'm thinking more Flo, but I could be wrong. Jimmy is back again whilst the cub is eating. Again, the cub is there for a while, but it's learnt to put its foot on the tray so it doesn't move. And here we have Daphne, Jimmy and the cub all together, which is lovely to see. Jimmy and the cub. I'm sure he's got to be dad as he is around most of the time that the cub is around. And then the cub on its own for a little while, but it is there for quite some time. The cub is back along with Peggy and Monty. And it does wander over, but I think it is a little bit wary of the hedgehogs, which is understandable if it's never seen them before. Daphne is back again on her own. Jimmy also comes back, it is just gradually getting light. And Chip Chip is around too. Jimmy back in daylight as usual, and then we have 8 seagulls arrive. So I'm all showered, changed, ready to go. Just waiting for my sister to come down, and then we're heading over to Cambridge for the memorial event for my father and my mother. I'll try and get some videos of that a bit later. If I don't, then I'll apologise in advance. Right, we are now in the car. It is baking in here, and I have Steve in the back, and there is Carrie.
Where's the camera?
This side.
Hi.
Anyway, we're off to Cambridge. So we are now at the venue for this memorial thing for my mum and dad. So these are some of the pictures. That's my dad when he worked for the GPO, as it was then, British Telecom now. My mum and dad. Then my dad's there in the grey suit. And these are some of the posters from when he was in the band. And this is my dad a few years ago, the one in the middle. And that's back in the day when he was in the band. That at the bottom is mum and dad, and then the one above it is dad. Then we've got my mum, she was on a beach on a holiday. This is later years, mum and dad. This is my dad with some random female. Can't really see that one so good because of the shadow. That's my mum there. My mum and dad were at a wedding. I think I was bridesmaid on that wedding. And then there's a picture there of my dad. And then there's my dad again. He's the one bottom right. And there again singing. So just to prove, I am here with my brother, who I forgot to video yesterday. But he's just pulling that stupid face.
I from Barcelona.
You have to look in that side of the camera.
I know, understand. I know, understand. How you say? I fake. No, I pretend. Her sister. No, brother. Okay, all done. Thank you. Bye bye.
And here we have Leah. my niece, my brother's daughter, and Tom, her other half. Karen.
Top of the morning to
They can't help themselves. I've got such a family. It's embarrassing sometimes. So we are now back at my sister's. It was a lovely afternoon stroke evening. I've come back and all I want now is a nice cup of coffee because I've been drinking Coke all afternoon. So Karen and I have been sat here chatting. We've had a lovely evening and now we're a bit peckish again because we did eat at the venue. So I'm having a cup of coffee and some toast. And Karen is just having toast. Because if she has coffee now, she'll be peeing all night, whereas it doesn't affect me. Anyway, that's it for today, and I will see you all tomorrow. So good night.